The secret to being confident enough to start a conversation and make new friends is to put yourself out there and interact with others. How many times did you see someone you wanted to connect with but were unable to make the first move? Do you worry about having a brain freeze and being unable to say a word? These are common situations when we don't feel confident to start a conversation or when we feel shy. The more interested we are in someone, the more difficult it is to take the initiative. Let's take a look at some mindset shifts that will help you think more positively about your interactions with others. If you're new here, my name is Norma. I'm a psychologist and happiness coach, and in this channel we explore tips and strategies for a happy, healthy and fulfilling life. How to feel confident to start a conversation. The first step to feel confident to start a conversation is to look at our experiences from a positive point of view. This means to value more the experience of attempting to start a conversation and not so much on the outcome. Think that you are one step closer to feeling more confident in your skills to start a conversation every time you interact with others. 1. Don't let fear stop you. Our fear of rejection can undermine our confidence to start a conversation. When we try to connect with someone, there is always the possibility of rejection. It is helpful to keep in mind that the other person may be busy, in a bad mood, worried about something else. If you are friendly and polite, it's up to the other person to engage or not in the conversation. Also, fear of rejection is painful when we think that the other person did not like us or we did something wrong. Think that being rejected by someone you barely know does not mean anything. Even though rejection is always a possibility, it only means that the person is not ready to interact with you at that time. 2. Have realistic expectations. Before taking the initiative to reach out to others, ask yourself what your expectations are. If you expect that everyone will be friendly and excited to see you, you may be up for disappointments. Sometimes people are busy in their own world or drowned in problems. They may be in a bad mood or not in the mood to talk to anyone. You can only control your own behavior. If you approach someone with a smile and kind words, the other person will most likely respond in a similar way, but there is no guarantee. Don't expect that after saying hi, the other person will go on a date with you. Being friendly, polite, and proactive to meet new people will build your confidence to start conversations. 3. Don't take it personally. If you take the initiative to reach out to others and don't get a friendly and polite response, don't feel offended. Tell yourself that the person was not ready to connect at that time. There may be many factors involved in a person's response to our comments or questions. 4. Practice every day. Think about connecting with others as an experiment and a fun experience. If you want to feel more comfortable connecting with others, make it your intention to greet people every day and talk to one new person. It doesn't have to be a long conversation, maybe just a little exchange about current events. Take the initiative by beginning the conversation. Introduce yourself to people regularly and begin to share your ideas, feelings, opinions, and experiences. 5. Take the initiative. Be the first one to say hello. This will help to manage your fear of rejection and give you the opportunity to guide the conversation. Also, it will give the other person the impression that you are friendly and confident. 6. Share your observations. Start with a general comment related to the environment or place where you are, something that the other person is wearing or doing. current events, something you are looking for. Your observations will create a shared experience with the other person. Your words will provide a glimpse on how you perceive the world around you. You may follow up with more observations. Just keep them positive. Don't criticize others or complain, because this will give the impression that you tend to look at life from a negative point of view. 7. Prepare topics of conversation. If you want to feel confident to start a conversation at a party, take some time to prepare. For example, read information about the news and interesting stories so that you can talk about them with others at the party. Also, make a list of current events in your life that you feel comfortable sharing with others. If you have different topics to talk about, you will feel confident to start a conversation with others. 8. Learn from experience. After a conversation, reflect on what worked and what didn't. If you catch yourself saying something inappropriate or making a negative comment, congratulate yourself for having caught that mistake so that you don't make it again. Also, sometimes we overshare information and regret what we said. Tell yourself that the other person will likely forget what you said and move on. Even if you come up with excellent ideas after a conversation, don't beat yourself up. You may be able to use them later. 9. Keep a journal. Keep track of your conversations by writing in a journal. Note what went well and what areas need improvement. Write about all the times you were successful in starting a conversation, even if you only exchanged a few words. Set communication goals and reflect on what went well and what your next steps will be. Write down how you felt. 10. Be mindful of your intentions. There are many reasons to start a conversation with someone. You may want to practice your skills, apply for a new job, participate in future network opportunities, make a new friend, or get some help. It is easier to connect with others when you only want to practice your skills. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. A good starting point to be confident to start a conversation is to greet your neighbors and talk to someone you usually don't speak to every day. This will give you practice and build enough confidence to start a conversation at any time. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.